You guys don't even understand. I almost never do this, but I'm gonna show you something really embarrassing. That's me, 10 years old. I was Goku for Halloween. I tried to make that hair by myself. It didn't turn out very well. But anyway, can you blame me though? Because I was a humongous Dragon Ball fan at the time, and anybody who's seen that show wants to be these characters. They fly around, they shoot energy from their hands, and they save the universe. Who wouldn't want that? So we're gonna give you the 10 best Dragon Ball characters across all the shows. Except Dragon Ball Super, because that one's not done yet. So hey, I'm Nervous Nick for Screw Attack's Top 10 Dragon Ball characters.
Number 10.
All right, now I know what you're thinking. Really? The guy that dies a lot? Yeah, really. Krillin is actually pretty strong. His martial arts training began at the young age of 4, and he would go on to train with Goku under Master Roshi. His Destructo Disc has cut down many a foe, although it's never quite killed anyone. But thanks to his adventures with Goku, he's grown thousands of times more powerful than the average human. Is that enough to measure up to a warrior race of Saiyans, biologically engineered murder machines, and gods? No, it is not. But yet, he sticks with it even though he's died on more than one occasion. Which leads us to the greatest thing Krillin has ever done. Android 18. That's right, this short, bald, noseless monk ended up with the world's hottest cyberwoman and can prove it. How did this happen? Our money's on the mustache.
Number 9.
Scientific genius, mother to a Saiyan warrior, and unofficial Z fighter, Boma is absolutely a driving force in the world of Dragon Ball. I mean, think about it. It was her technology that helped Goku on his journey and made finding the legendary Dragon Balls so easy in the first place. You see, when Boma was 16, she found a Dragon Ball in a Capsule Corp storage closet, and that led her to create the Dragon Radar, which is pretty much everyone's go-to gadget for tracking down these mystical wish orbs. Think about it, without the Dragon Radar, the good guys would be screwed. And it's all thanks to Boma wanting to wish for a lifetime supply of strawberries, or a cute boyfriend, or something. I don't know. But her inventions don't stop there. At the age of 5, she built her first ray gun, and across various timelines, she's built multiple vehicles, spaceships, and time machines. While she's not a strong fighter and her fan service assets can only get her so far, it's Boma's brain that makes her an obvious inclusion on this top 10.
Number 8.
Mercenary for hire, and generally an unsavory character, Dao Pai Pai, or simply Mercenary Tao, is an enemy of Goku's from the early days of Dragon Ball. Somehow, granted the gift of immortality, Dao decides to become a hitman at the ripe young age of 279. He has no qualms with killing anything or anyone as long as the price is right. Now look, I could tell you all about how strong this guy is and how he killed a man with just his tongue, but none of that comes even close to this guy's mode of transportation. Now you may be watching Dragon Ball and thinking to yourself, man, a lot of people in this show can fly. But Dao Pai Pai has mastered the art of knocking down a full-size tree, hurling it into the air, and somehow surfing it. It's awesome. If that isn't cool enough for you, he survives getting blown up by a grenade and comes back as a cyborg. So in summary, Dao Pai Pai is a cybernetic tree-surfing martial arts master.
Number 7.
Born and built, Android 18 is a cybernetically enhanced human, which is actually called a cyborg, not an android. Android 18 was converted into an android by the mad scientist Dr. Gero with the sole purpose of killing Goku. She doesn't have to eat, she's super strong, and she ages slower than normal humans. Plus, she's just freaking cool. I mean, she's got this tsundere character type thing going on, but if you piss her off, she'll just straight up murder you. 18 has gone well beyond what she was designed to do. She's gone toe-to-toe with the Z Fighters, and in one of her most epic moments, broke Vegeta's arm in front of everyone. Nowadays, she's unfortunately joined the Benchwarmers squad, but in her heyday, she was one of the first villains to show the limits of a Super Saiyan and force the heroes to ascend beyond.
Number 6.
Let me paint you a picture. You've just watched about 10 million episodes where the planet Namek is 5 minutes away from exploding the whole time, but finally, Goku has defeated Frieza. All of a sudden, Frieza's back with his father King Cold ready to get some vengeance on the Earth. You're thinking to yourself, what? They barely beat this guy before, now he's brought his dad? The Earth is over! Suddenly, a mysterious pair of boots land on the ground. Attached to these boots is a belt. Attached to that belt is a Capsule Corp jacket. Attached to that jacket is a purple-haired guy with a sword. This is Trunks, and he's from the future. And then he proceeds to turn the supervillain from the previous saga into confetti in like seconds. Face it, with an introduction like that, we had no choice but to love Trunks. Plus, the bowl cut Wonder Child opened up the Dragon Ball universe in a way that hadn't been seen before. More Saiyans? Time travel? This character made for some of the best story arcs in any of the Dragon Ball series. Plus, he's got a sword. I'm just saying.
Number 5.
Watching DBZ as a kid, it's one thing to see all these grown-ups doing battle with evil alien tyrants and saving the world, but to see a kid your age holding his own in battle? Seeing Gohan keeping up with the adults was something truly awesome to see. They spent the entire show building up the son of Goku to be the next heir to the throne with his half-Saiyan heritage, letting him access untold amounts of power. He downed Raditz as a toddler, surprised Frieza with his power, and after almost 200 episodes of build-up, we finally got to see Gohan's true potential in the battle against Cell. So worth it! Cannot wait to see what they do with him next. Oh. And that's how our chosen one got benched for the rest of Dragon Ball. Just dressing up like a lame superhero and forgetting how to be awesome. Yeah, were it not for the whole Great Saiyaman and green tracksuit wearing nonsense, we probably would have put Gohan a lot higher. But we should never forget that this 11-year-old boy once disintegrated Perfect Cell using a one-handed Kamehameha and also with the power of friendship. Or the father-son thing, whatever was going on.
Number 4.
In a world full of people who are either bald or sport increasingly ridiculous hairstyles, the casual observer's gotta wonder, who the heck is that green guy? Piccolo hails from the planet Namek, home to a long legacy of warriors who created the Dragon Balls. Oh, and that turban and cape that he always wears? Some estimate that to weigh over 250 pounds. So when he takes off those heavy overgarments, you know he's about to get serious. And like lots of characters in Dragon Ball, Piccolo once had some beef with Goku and, like half the villains in the series, wound up forging a friendship with Goku that would last a lifetime. Multiple lifetimes, technically. He even does what Goku never does and is sort of a surrogate father to Gohan. He also does a great Stretch Armstrong impression.
Number 3.
Lord Frieza, Emperor of the Universe, is arguably the franchise's biggest baddie. Not necessarily in power level, but in ambition and motivation. And his ego is equally as toxic, ensuring his enemies suffer before their outright destruction. But don't get me wrong, Frieza is still extremely powerful. So powerful, in fact, that his final form is actually his original form. The other 3 transformations? That's just how he saves his power for big fights. And when he unleashes that power, oh boy, planets are destroyed and entire warrior races fall. That is the kind of villain you need to create one of the most memorable Dragon Ball moments of all time, Goku's transformation into the legendary Super Saiyan. Frieza is a world-conquering tyrant who is as cold-blooded as it gets. No wonder Trunks cut him into 1,000 little pieces.
Number 2.
Vegeta, Mr. Badman himself, is the Prince of all Saiyans and also the only one of his kind who can consistently keep up with Goku. At least, he tries. Vegeta is an egotistical jerk whose main motivation is just to be better than Goku. No matter how hard he tries, he's never able to surpass his rival, but it's that same relentless motivation that's exactly what we love about him. Along his journey, he forges lasting friendships, finds true love, and even has a couple of kids. And give the man some credit, Vegeta made the entire Majin Buu saga worth watching for his unforgettable sacrifice to save his son. Even if he's never the strongest warrior in the universe, Vegeta remains the Prince of all Saiyans in our hearts just for his undying drive. I wonder if we know anyone else like that.
It's number 1.
Please, act surprised. Look, no matter how hard we tried to justify any other character, the fact remains that Goku is the spirit of Dragon Ball. We were there with him when he was a monkey-tailed boy in search of the Dragon Balls, and we were with him when he got his driver's license. We watched him explore the depths of space, and we watched him explore the female anatomy. Yeah, naive though Goku may be, it's his endless pursuit of bettering himself that we all fell in love with. With each new challenge, each new threat, he rises to the occasion and consistently sets new benchmarks for the untapped potential in the Saiyan bloodline. And when he and Vegeta combine forces, they're nearly unstoppable, no matter how difficult it might be for them to work together. There is nothing that Goku won't do to protect his friends and family, unless there's an opportunity to become a bit stronger. Or if there's food, but mostly to become stronger.
It's literally been like 16 years and I can't get over how bad that hair looks. But regardless, thank you for watching Top 10 Dragon Ball characters. We do Top 10s every week, so if you want to stay up to date, make sure to subscribe. Or you can check out the playlist over there and binge watch the entire series. First members get to see Top 10s early though, so if you want to support the show, that's a great way to do it. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you next time.